And hello, everyone. A very pleasant good evening live from Brevard, North Carolina. Boschmer Gymnasium, Chick Martin Court to be exact, getting ready for this men's basketball clash between the Brevard Tornadoes and the Piedmont College Lions. All-time, Brevard 1-5 in the series against Piedmont. They've lost the last three, including a 65-61 loss most recently in February 2020. Brevard sitting at 4-10 overall, 2-2 in the conference. Piedmont sitting at 6-8, 1-1 in the conference. So same conference winning percentage, a couple more extra victories overall for Piedmont. Piedmont's last game, a 90-84 overtime win versus Huntington, which snapped a 6-game losing streak. Brevard, on a similar note, also won their last game, 69-67 at Berea, snapping a 4-game losing streak. So both of these squads coming in tonight looking to start a winning streak after a losing streak prior. Game was originally actually scheduled for 7 o'clock. Some transportation issues for Piedmont pushed start time 15 minutes back to 7:15, which we are about 18 minutes out from. When we get back, we'll talk a little bit more about the matchup, about these two teams, and of course the starters, as well as the bench units for both squads and both head coaches. Stick with us. Brevard and Piedmont, 7:15 men's basketball action coming at you live from the Bosch. Back here once again from Brevard, North Carolina in the Boschmer Gymnasium, about 15 minutes away from this conference clash between the Piedmont Lions and the Brevard College Tornadoes. Once again, both teams coming off of a win in their last game. Both teams also snapping losing streaks of 4 and 6, respectively, for Brevard and Piedmont. Piedmont with an overtime victory getting it done versus Huntingdon, and Brevard a 69-67 win at Berea. For Brevard, LB Boyette leads the squad with 12.6 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game. He was the leading scorer this past Saturday against Berea. Alex Wessig, 11 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, and 3.2 assists per game to boot. And Quincy Carter dropping in 8.5 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, and 2.7 assists per game. For the Piedmont Lions, it is Jordan Foote leading the team with 17.2 points per game, 9.5 rebounds per game, and 3.2 assists per game. Justin Quick, second leading scorer with 13.9 points per game, 5.1 rebounds per game, and 2.7 assists per game. Followed up by Ori Clements Owens with 11.7 points per game, 2.6 rebounds per game, and 2.85 assists per game. Those are the main guys for both squads to look out for tonight. But don't be surprised if, for Brevard at least, obviously not as familiar with the Piedmont roster, don't be surprised if for Brevard someone like Garrett Sutherland or Michael Peters, maybe even Hayden Castle, or anyone else on the roster comes out and makes some noise in this game. You see the Tornadoes and Lions both warming up here, about 12 and a half minutes away now from tip-off between these two teams. When we get back, we'll have the starters ready to go for both squads. We will give you those, a little bit more insight into the matchup, and talk about both these squads a little bit more as we get ready for tip. And then once we are ready for tip, we'll send it down to PA announcer Ray Gill for starting lineups, the national anthem, and the whole 9 yards. Brevard and Piedmont coming up in about 12 minutes now, live from the Bosch. Back here, a little bit over 5 minutes away from Brevard versus Piedmont, just at 6:10 until tip-off. We've got the starters here for both squads. For Piedmont, we'll start off. Number 4, Noah Reardon, a sophomore guard, 6'1", 165 out of Lake Mary, Florida, Lake Mary Prep. Number 14, Andrew Stimpson, senior guard, 6'1", 175 out of Atlanta, Georgia, North Atlanta High School. Number 15, Evan Easton, senior forward, 6'4", 200 from Dahlonega, Georgia, North Hall High School. Number 21, Justin Quick, a senior guard, 6'3", 185 from Flowery Branch High School in Flowery Branch, Georgia. And rounding it out, the leading scorer for the team, number 35, Jordan Foote, a 6'4" senior forward, weighing in at 205 from Atlanta, Georgia, Druid Hills High School. So a lot of experience for this team. All seniors in the starting lineup, minus Reardon, the sophomore guard, who stands at 6'1". For the Tornadoes, the starters, number 3, Charles Reed, 5'11", sophomore guards, weighing in at 160 from Concord, North Carolina, J.M. Robinson High School. Number 4, Quincy Carter, junior guard, 6'1", 215, out of Decatur, Georgia, Collins Hill High School. Number 5, L.B. Boyette, sophomore guard, at 6'4", 190, out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Queens Grant High School. Number 10, Carson Evans, sophomore guard, 5'10", 165, also out of Charlotte, North Carolina, him coming from Butler High School. And rounding it out, number 21, Alex Wessig, senior forward, 6'3", 225, out of Lawrenceville, Georgia, Mountain View High School. So a lot of representation from the Peach State, Georgia, where I happen to be from as well, here tonight in this starting lineups for both teams. Brevard and Piedmont about 4.5 minutes away. Once again, Brevard 4-10 overall, 2-2 in the conference. Piedmont 6-8 overall, 1-1 in the conference, both 500 in the conference, looking to get over that 500 threshold tonight. Both teams snapped losing streaks over their last ball game. Brevard snapping a 4-game losing streak with a 2-point win at Berea, and Piedmont another tight game, winning in overtime 90-84 versus Huntington to snap a 6-game losing streak. About 3:50 to go here now until we have the starting lineups and the national anthem played. That'll be PA announcer Ray Gill. Again, about 3:40 to go, and when it is time for that, we will send you over to listen in on the starting lineups and the playing of the national anthem. And then it'll be time for basketball between Brevard, led by head coach Lee Burgess in season number 10, and Piedmont with head coach Greg Neely in season number 9. About 3.5 minutes to go, Brevard and Piedmont. Stay tuned.
special prayer for our brave men and women in uniform who are overseas fighting each and every day so that we can have the freedoms that we enjoy. For it is because of the brave that we are indeed the home of the free. It's in your most holy and precious name that we pray. Amen. Starting lineups first with visiting Lions at Piedmont University. Head guard, the 6'1" sophomore from Blakeberry, Florida, number 4, Noah Gray. Head guard, the 6'1" senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 14, Andrew Stimson. Number 2. Head forward, the 6'4" senior from Delaware, Georgia, number 15, Evan Easton. Head guard, the 6'3" senior from Flowery Branch, Georgia, number 21, Justin Quick. And in forward, the 6'4" senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 35, Jordan Cook. Piedmont is coached by Greg Neely and assisted by J.C. Cabot.
Camera 3 if you like it.
And now the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. Head guard, the 5'11" sophomore from Concord, North Carolina, number 3, Charles Reed. Head guard, the 6'1" junior from Decatur, Georgia, number 4, Quincy Carter. Head guard, the 6'4" sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 5, L.B. Boyette. Head guard, the 5'10" sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 10, Carson Evans. Head forward, the 6'3" senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia, number 21, Alex Russell. Your Tornadoes are coached by Mr. Lee.
And hello, everyone. We are ready for basketball here. Brevard College against the Piedmont College Lions conference clash. Both teams sitting at 500 in USA South play. An interesting note here, before the game, we have a administrative technical placed against Brevard. And so before the ball game even starts, after the free throw is hit by Noah Reardon of Piedmont, it is 1-0 Piedmont as we get ready for tip-off. Jordan Foote and Alex Wessig to face off for the tip, and we are about ready to go here. Brevard and Piedmont. Ref gives the ball a couple bounces, and here we go. Foote wins the tip and hits it out to Stimson, who gives it off to Quick. Quick coming up the right side, guarded by Carson Evans. Quick goes around to his right now, going down low to Foote. Foote going up and has a basket early. Leading scorer for Piedmont, 17.2 points per game on the year for Foote, the big man. Now Charles Reed has it, Quincy Carter. Carter on the right wing, dribbling with the left, goes up top to Carson Evans. Evans now looking around, takes a dribble, now going to go to the left. L.B. Boyette open, pump fakes, goes down low, and it is stolen away by Evan Easton. Easton slowing it down, now coming up. And Garrett Sutherland already getting ready to check into the scorer's table for Brevard. Boyette on Quick, and now Foote's got it in the high block. He's hit by Carter, but no foul called. He takes a couple dribbles, guarded by Wessig now. Going inside on Wessig, turning around, picks up his dribble, goes up top to Quick. Now Foote again. Foote in the high block, contact again, no whistle. looking around, dribbling between the legs, goes inside to the left, passes down low, wide open, layup is good for Andrew Stimpson, the senior guard out of Atlanta, Georgia, and it's an early 5-0 lead for the Lions. Both teams trying to start a winning streak here as LB Boyette gets the ball right past midcourt. Now Evans. Evans back to Boyette on the right wing, guarded closely. Back to Evans up top. Couple dribbles. Now Boyette going to fire a three and will not hit. It'll be rebounded by Andrew Stimpson. And now Easton coming up the left side. Easton dribbling with the left hand, guarded by LB Boyette. Gets by him. Going inside. Now passes off to Foot in the corner. Foot dribbling on the left wing. We're going to work on Boyette. Spinning around, putting up a jumper. It is no good. Rebounded, though, by Stimpson. Stimpson tries to pass it out. It's knocked down by Carter. It's going to be off of Stimpson, and it'll be Brevard basketball here. Good play by Quincy Carter, and Garrett Sutherland's going to check in the game and come get LB Boyette out about 2 minutes into this first half. Reed to inbound. He's got Evans. Now back to Reed. Coming up the right side now, Evans once again. Gets past midcourt, loses the ball. It's stolen. Now going up the floor, pass to Quick. It's too far. Overshot into the cheerleaders, and it'll be Brevard basketball once again. Reed getting ready to inbound again. Evans awaits on it. Sutherland right near midcourt, and Evans gets it. Quick tried to get the steal and couldn't. Now Sutherland on the left wing. Couple of dribbles. Backing out now, going to Carter. Tight defense. Now Evans. Evans right into the teeth of defense. Now Carter. Hop step layup is no good. It'll be rebounded by Easton and then pass to Quick. Easton now has it now coming up the right side. Passing to the corner now. Firing a three and missing is Noah Reardon. It'll go out of bounds and it'll be Brevard basketball. Brevard playing solid defense so far. Can't capitalize on the offensive end. Still early though, only 5-0 a two-possession game. And Charles Reed now gives off to Evans on the left side coming up. And now back across to Charles Reed. Wessig left alone in the corner. Now he's picked up by Easton. Out to Evans on the right side. Now high block Reed. Out to Sutherland. Takes a dribble. Wants to go across. Doesn't. Now does to Evans. Now Carter down low to Wessig, and it's kicked by Justin Quick there. And Charles Reed, the inbounder once more. From the baseline, passes it up to Sutherland, who brings it in with one hand. Now to Evans on the left side. Picked up by Quick now. Passes it off to Wessig up top. Wessig now kicked again. No kick ball. Wessig's got it back. Looking at the left side, Carter. Carter going inside. Pass out to Evans. Going to fire a three-pointer, and it is good. There's a three-pointer for Evans and the Tornadoes. And now Justin Quick comes on the left side, guarded closely by Charles Reed. Pass that now to Stimpson in the corner, down low to Foot. It's off the rim. Quincy Carter's got it. He's off and running. Here he goes. Carter on the break. Goes up with a layup. It is no good. Rebounded by Justin Quick. He's pressured by Carter. Now Reed. And he comes up the left side, going in on Wessig. It's stolen by Wessig. He's knocked down. It'll be a foul against Justin Quick, and it'll be Brevard basketball.
Consider something.
Quick's first and the team's first there. And Reed now to inbound. Carson Evans gives it off to Reed. Reed coming up the left side quickly now. Going to pass out to the left wing. Carter pump fakes, doesn't go for it. Evans now going inside, passes to Sutherland. It's tipped and taken in by Easton. Easton has Quick wide open on the break, who loses the basketball, goes back up, and a foul now after Noah Reardon puts up a layup. Able to avoid the fast break score, but now they're going to send Noah Reardon to the line. Reardon, the only non-senior in this starting lineup for Piedmont, the sophomore guard out of Lake Mary, Florida, standing at 6'1", 165. He's going to get his first two free throws of the ball game. Reardon fires the first, and it's no good off the front of the rim. And now David Seeley checking in favor of Carson Evans. Seeley, of course, junior guard, 5'10", 150 out of Deltona, Florida, Deltona High School. Second free throw is good from Reardon. And now in comes Logan Cranford, a sophomore guard out of Marietta, Georgia, for the Lions, and Reardon's going to come to the bench. Reed inbounds to Carter. Now back to Reed. Reed doubled at the baseline, and now here he goes. Dribbling with the left and getting past midcourt now. Resetting right in front of the scorer's table. Couple dribbles with the right hand, now crosses over to the left. Pass out to Carter. Carter up top to Wessig. Wessig looking around. Right side, David Seeley going to fire up a three and hit. David Seeley ties it up at 6, about 5 minutes into this first half. There's one way to check into the game and make your presence known quickly. Reed now pressing at half court. Quick has the ball going in on Wessig. Pump fakes, loses the ball now. Wessig knocks it down. Now Sutherland has it. Now to Wessig on the break. Here he goes. They've got numbers. Pass off to Carter. Carter going up with the layup. It is a and one. Blocking foul. Carter goes up with it. Rocks the baby, and he's going to go to the free throw line with a chance for a three-point play. Timeout called now as Brevard leading 8-6. A chance to make it 9-6 when we get back. Quincy Carter with the big and one play, and all of a sudden the NATO offense starting to wake up a little bit here. Couple minutes into the first half. 15:30 to go in the first. 8-6 Brevard, and we'll be right back. Here in Brevard, about 5 minutes into the first half, 8-6 lead for the NATOs. Chance to make it 9-6 here out of the timeout. Quincy Carter going for a three-point play after the physical layup, getting the foul call, putting it through the net. David Seeley knocked down a three. Carson Evans has knocked down a three. And, of course, as mentioned, Quincy Carter in the scoring with 2. And that combines up to the 8 points that the NATOs have. 2 points apiece each on Piedmont for Noah Reardon, Andrew Stimson, and Jordan Foote. Foote, 17.2 points per game on the year. Big contributor for the Piedmont Lions, standing at 6'4", 205. Big fella. And now Quincy Carter is going to step up to the stripe. A little bit of a scorer's table discrepancy here as we have Joe Hellenbrook checking into the game. Sophomore forward, 6'7", 175 out of Atlanta, Georgia, Lakeside High School. State of Georgia very well represented by both squads here tonight as Carter takes a couple dribbles. Takes a deep breath, fires the free throw, and it is good. A three-point play for Quincy Carter, and it's a 9-6 game here early on in the Bosch. Cranford has it now, coming up the right side. Logan Cranford subbed in just a minute ago. David Seeley guarding him. No changes for the Tornadoes yet. Hellenbrook gives off the Foote. Foote, a couple left-hand dribbles, goes back door to Quick. Little stutter step on Reed, goes inside, passes out of the corner. Now up top, Cranford all alone for 3. It is good, and we're tied up. 15:05 to go in the first half as David Seeley gets pressured. Coming up the floor, gives it off to Reed. Nice pass. Now back to Seeley, and he goes around quick to get past half court. A little step back there. Now dribbling with the left, gives off Wessig. Wessig guarded by 3 guys. Now Sutherland. Corner, Reed not going to take it. Now back to Sutherland. Up top, they're going around the horn. Wessig, couple hard dribbles. Now wants to go to the left side. We'll give it off to Seeley. Now back to Wessig. It's almost stolen. Sutherland all alone for 3, and it is good. Garrett Sutherland, welcome to the scoring. A 3-point bomb for number 20, the freshman. Cranford now brings it up the floor on the right side. Wessig down low on Foote. Cranford getting a screen from Foote now. Now to Quick. Left side, he wanted it, now doesn't. Goes down low to Foote. It's stolen by Wessig, but a foul called. Made some contact with Foote. Looked like he might have hit him in the mouth, and it'll be the first foul for Alex Wessig. And now Andrew Stimson going to check back into the ball game in favor of Evan Easton for the Piedmont Lions. And Cranford getting ready to inbound here from the baseline. Wessig defending it. Now he goes off the Quick. Quick guarded by Seeley. Now Cranford up top. Little jab step. Now he's taken by Sutherland. Going inside on Sutherland. Not getting a lot of room. It's stolen by Wessig, and it's recovered by Foote. Wessig really active hands so far tonight. Foote goes to work on him. Spinning around, passing to the corner, and a travel called against Foote. Alex Wessig bringing the defensive energy so far tonight in the low block for the Tornadoes. And now Reed getting ready to inbound for the baseline. He's got Seeley. Seeley getting doubled. Ball's knocked away. Quick's going to have it. He's going to get the fast break layup. And it's 12-11. Bit of a careless turnover there from Seeley, who is pressured immediately once again. And Going to take on the pressure now, give it to Quincy Carter. Carter goes across the court to Reed. Reed going to reset here. Wants Carter. He has Carter up top. Wessig now coming into the fold. Passes to Reed. It's stolen away. Stimson now coming on the break. He's got Carter and Wessig on him. He's going to slow it down now, give it to Quick. Quick going inside, pass down low to Foot. Takes a dribble, goes up with it. It's good, and all of a sudden the lead belongs back with the Piedmont Lions, 13-12. After the basket by Jordan Foot, his second. Sealy now, pass to Reed. Reed now Sutherland. Sutherland going in on the left side, dumps it off to Wessig. Wessig, little turnaround on Foot. Ball's knocked away, and it's going to be Piedmont basketball off of Alex Wessig. And now checking back in is Noah Reardon. Looks like he's going to get Justin Quick here. A lot of subs early for head coach Greg Neely. In his 9th season coaching the Lions, he's got J.C. Cavan, his 2nd season as assistant coach for the Lions. And here comes Cranford coming up the left side, gives it off to Stimson. Stimson out to the right side, Hellenbrook. Hellenbrook now, Stimson once again on the left wing. Goes down low to Foot. He tries to go back door. Stimson wasn't cutting, and it goes out of bounds right at the feet of David Seeley, and it'll be Brevard basketball. Wessig and Reed going to come out now. It'll be Chancey Watson and Luke Blainett checking into the game for the first time tonight. Seeley has the inbound. 12:55 to go here at the Bosch in the first half. Seeley trying to make a couple moves, not losing any defenders. Now he has Sutherland on the left side. It goes right back to Seeley. Seeley right of the BC logo at midcourt. Going to the left corner, it's Carter. Carter now, left side, harassed. Passes out to the right side. Watson going to fire a three, will not hit it. Rebound brought in by Hellenbrook. Now Cranford coming up the right side, right in front of the scorer's table, guarded by David Seeley. Signaling Foot, who has the smaller Sutherland on him. Hellenbrook now left corner, now down low to Foot. He goes up with it, and it's good. Foot going to work on the much smaller defender, Garrett Sutherland, and it's 15-12, 3-point lead for the Lions. Seeley now, rocket pass to Sutherland, who goes to Carter. Left side, Watson. Now Sutherland going to fire up another three, and he's got another three, second three of the night for Garrett Sutherland, and we're tied up at 15 with 12 minutes to go in the half. Garrett Sutherland, the freshman, 6 points on 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Hayden Castle and L.B. Boyette sitting at the scorer's table ready to check into the next dead ball. That pass is knocked away, but Foot has it, and now Foot's going to pass it. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be off Brevard. And a timeout now called by Piedmont. Greg Neely wanting to talk things over with his squad. Looking like Boyette and Castle are about to check in. 11:46 to go in the half, and a lot of the points for Brevard have come from the three-point line. They've already knocked down 4 threes, 2 of them coming from Garrett Sutherland and David Seeley and Carson Evans, both chipping at a three-pointer apiece. From beyond the arc, 15-15, a little bit more of a balanced scoring output for Piedmont. No surprise to see the leading scorer is Jordan Foot, who averages over 17 a game on the year, 9.5 rebounds per game. He doesn't have one of those yet tonight. Logan Cranford has a 3. Noah Reardon, Andrew Stimson, and Justin Quick each have 2 apiece. About halfway through this first period, knotted up at 15. We'll be right back live from the Bosch. Piedmont and Brevard, both teams trying to start a win streak here in this conference clash. We'll be right back. Out of the timeout now, the 5 for Brevard: Castle, Blainett, Boyette, Watson, and Seeley. Coach Lee Burgess having a couple things to say to an official, not quite sure what it's about. Number 12, Garrett Beagle, a sophomore forward, 6'5", 205 out of Jacksonville, Florida, is checked in now for the Lions. Down low on Boyette. And Reardon passes in. Cranford has it up top. A little bit of motion up top now. Reardon guarded by Hayden Castle. Getting a screen. Now going to the left side. Cranford getting a screen from Foot. Goes to work on Boyette. Steps back. Fires a 3. It's good. Second three-pointer for Logan Cranford. Seeley has the inbound. It's a 3-point lead once again, and that is a foul. Beagle is going for the steal on Hayden Castle. A little bit too aggressive there. Third team foul for Piedmont. And Chancey Watson going to inbound here. Watson looking for Seeley, doesn't have him, now goes to Boyette. Evades pressure, now back to Watson on the left side. Watson working on Cranford, now pass to Seeley across court. Seeley goes into the left, looks around, goes to the corner to Boyette. Good defense by Piedmont. Seeley now goes on the left side, puts up a little floater. It is good. David Seeley. He's got 5, and it's a 1-point lead for Piedmont with 11 minutes to go in the half. Cranford now has knocked down 2 threes, including one on the last possession. Has it guarded by David Seeley. Going to the right side, now getting a screen from Foot. Cranford now goes up to Reardon. Now Foot. Pressured by Seeley, left all alone at the free throw line, and he will knock that down every time. He's got 8, and it's a 20-17 lead now. Seeley guarded, good pass to Boyette, threading the needle. Now Castle on the right wing. Right back to Boyette, back to Seeley. Up top, guarded by Reardon, getting doubled now, Castle. Corner Boyette, looking around now, back to Castle. Back to Seeley, driving into the right-hand pass out to the corner. Boyette pump fakes down low to Blainat. Raises the arms, goes in on Foot. Now Boyette. 6 on the shot clock. Boyette going inside down low to Blainat. He can't handle it, and it'll be Piedmont ball. Brevard once again 1-5 all time versus Piedmont, trying to make that 2-5. Turnovers like that not going to cut it if you're going to achieve that goal. And here comes Logan Cranford. He gives it off to Stimson. Now Foot. Foot guarded by Seeley. Much smaller guard. He's going to go to work on him. Goes inside. He's tripped up and fouled. Hard fall there. He's able to get up. Good sign to see. And that's going to be on Hayden Castle. His first foul. Team's third. And now Carson Evans is going to come in and get David Seeley before the inbound from Logan Cranford. Cranford looks around, now goes right to Beagle. Beagle going inside on Evans. It's a steal. Evans coming up the floor. They've got numbers. 4-on-2. Evans, Watson, layup, no good. Stimson getting the rebound and a squandered opportunity on the fast break for the NATOs. Cranford now coming on the left side, getting a screen, putting up a little floater, too much. Rebound brought in by Hayden Castle. And now Evans mishandles the pass and reels it in anyways. Right side now, Watson. Nice little behind the back dish to Evans. It's poked away, going for Castle on the fast break now. Here he comes. The layup is good by Noah Reardon, and it's a 22-17 lead. Evans doubled, gets it to Castle. Nice chest pass. Now Watson on the right wing, goes up top to Evans. Evans, little pump fake, thinks about the 3, doesn't take it. Now Watson, pump fake, up to Blainat in the corner. Now Castle takes a little mid-range. It's good. Hayden Castle pure, and it's back to a 3-point game. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. 22-19 as Cranford brings it up on the right side, now giving off to Stimson. Stimson dribbles to the left, guarded by Chancey Watson. Going around the screen now, Watson on Foot, who gets the pass. Foot trying to clear him out, going in on Boyette, puts up a mid-range, good contest from Boyette, and the shooter's roll. It'll go in, 24-19 now. Evans coming up the floor now, looking, gives a tight pass to Castle. Now Boyette gonna fire a 3 from the left wing and hit LB Boyette, and it's a 2-point game. Welcome to the scoring, LB Boyette. His first points of the night comes from the 3-point variety. Cranford, right wing now, getting a screen from Foot, gonna go around it. We'll pass it off to the right to Stimson. Stimson wanted Foot, doesn't go for him. Instead, it's Reardon. Reardon, a couple left-hand dribbles now, Cranford. Cranford now Reardon fires a 3 on his own, and it'll be short. No good. Watson with the rebound, slapping the ball into his hands hard. And now Evans up top, getting around a defender, putting up his own mid-range, and it'll bounce in and out. Blainat going for the rebound, can't bring it in. That's Garrett Beagle with the board. The Jacksonville, Florida native, reeling it in for Piedmont. Stimson now picked up by Evans. Now Cranford on the right side. LB Boyette on him. On the right wing, looking for a screen from Foot and getting it. Now he's picked up by Evans. Boyette guarding Foot. Foot down low. Couple hard left-hand dribbles. Putting up a fadeaway. It's good. 12 points already for Jordan Foot. Averages 17 per game on the year. Having no problem so far. 6 of 7 from the field. Castle now on the right side has it. Down low to Blainat. It's intercepted. Castle going for it. They both hit the ground and no fouls called. Here comes Beagle going in on Evans, who is going to be called for a foul. Looked like he got all ball from here. The officials thought different. And it's going to be, I believe, free throws here for Beagle. And now a timeout taken here with about 7:02 to go in the half. 26-22 lead for the Lions. Jordan Foote, once again, 12 points, 6 of 7 from the field. For the NATOs, leading scorer, freshman Garrett Sutherland, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, 6 points. David Seeley's got 5 of his own. Carter, Boyette, and Evans each have 3, and Hayden Castle's chipped in 2. The other scorers for Piedmont, Logan Cranford's knocked down 2 3-pointers similar to Sutherland. He's got 6. Reardon has 4. And then Stimson and Quick with 2 apiece. When we get back, 7:02 to go in the first half of action here at the Bosch. 26-22 lead for the Lions. Back at the Bosch. 7:02 to go here in the first half. Interesting note, both teams shooting the lights out. Piedmont a little bit more so than Brevard. Brevard 8 of 14, shooting at a 57% clip. Piedmont, though, 11 of 15, shooting at a 73.3% clip. 50% from beyond the arc, 2 of 4. Brevard 71%, 5 of 7 from three-point land. First free throw here by Beagle goes off the glass, off the front of the rim, and is no good. Lead will stay at 4 for now. Beagle has a rebound, no points yet. Trying to change that here. Second free throw is good. And now checking in for the first time is Aaron Palmer, senior forward, 6'8", 205, another Georgia native. This one out of Roswell, Georgia, Mount Pisgah Christian. Evans comes up the right side. No changes for the NATOs. Evans going around a screen from Blainat. Now Castle on the left side. Blainat takes a hard dribble, gives to Boyette. Firing a 3, LB Boyette. It's good. LB Boyette, his second three-pointer. And it's a 2-point game here. 6:45 to go in the half. Brevard's three-point shooting has been lights out. Have that number for you in a second as Quick goes off to the right side. Newly checked in, Cole Harris. Harris spins back around, guarded by Castle. Harris now to the left side to Quick. Wants to go to Foote and does. Foote guarded by Evans. A little bit of a mismatch, but Evans pokes it away. Castle diving for it. Now Evans has it. Evans going inside. Going up with the layup himself, missing. Rebound is going to be brought in by Blainat. He gives it off to Boyette. Looking around Boyette, he's going to reset now. Castle up top. Castle, couple right-hand dribbles. Boyette going to fire another 3 and won't hit that one. Foote with the rebound. This place was about to get electric if Boyette hit that one. That would have been 3 for 3 for him. 6 of 9. 66% three-point clip for the NATOs so far as Harris gets by Evans. Going to put up a layup. No, he's going to pass it down low to Easton, who goes up with a layup. No good. Rebounded by Blainat. He gives off to Evans. Evans coming to the right side to Castle. They fell asleep a little bit on defense. Euro step going up and a travel called against Castle there. It'll be going back the other way. And Quincy Carter going to sub back in here. Carter's got 3. Knocked down a shot earlier in the ball game. A 3-point play, actually. Got the basket and the free throw. And Quick now inbounds to Harris. Harris, 5'10", 170 out of Cumming, Georgia, South Forsyth High School. And Evans draws the assignment of him. Trying to get by Evans and cannot. Goes down low to Foote. Foote going up. No, he's going to pass it out to Quick. Corner Easton fires a left-handed 3. It's good. And Piedmont, the first one to 30 tonight. It's 30-25 with 5:15 and counting to go in half number 1. Evans now signals Watson out. Now goes to Carter on the right side. Evans up top. Passes now to the left side. Boyette. Blainat up top now. Hands it to Carter. Carter going to fire a 3 and won't hit. Rebounded by Cole Harris. A little bit colder shooting from beyond the arc. Last couple minutes for the NATOs. Alex Wessig sitting at the scorer's table waiting to check in. Under 5 minutes to go now in the half. Harris now dribbling with the left. Picked up by Watson. That's stolen by Carter. Carter going down the floor on the fast break. Goes up with the layup. It's good. Quincy Carter makes it a 3-point game with 4:40 to go in the half. Big defensive play, translating it into offense by Quincy Carter. Harris now on the left side, passes up top to Quick. Quick in the high post, gives it off to Foot. Foot scanning, has Blanett on him. Goes inside, loses the ball, and a travel called. His foot slipped a little bit, and a travel. Foot, the leading scorer in this ball game with 12. Big substitution coming here. Might actually just be the two. Watson and Blanett going to come out. Charles Reed and Alex Wessig coming in now. And Foot's going to come out. Looks like it's Stimson coming in to replace him. And Palmer moving down to the low block on Wessig. Evans dribbles with the left, goes to Carter, now Boyette. Now Reed on the right side, guarded by Quick, couple left-hand dribbles, goes across the court to Evans, now Boyette. Boyette scanning, now Carter on the right side, Evans. Evans looking for Boyette, he's got him one-on-one, spinning around, now picked up, doubled, and fouled. We'll see who it's on. It's going to be against Andrew Stimson. His first foul, fourth team foul, 4:02 to go. And Boyette with a chance to make it a 1-point game here, 30-27. LB has 6 points so far, leading scorer for the NATOs, tied for leading scorer, and he misses the first free throw. LB averaging 12.6 a game on the year, right on pace for that at the moment. And Boyette, second free throw, no good. So empty at the line for Boyette. And timeout, it looks like, called. It will be a timeout, and both squads will head over to their benches. 30-27 lead for Piedmont. LB Boyette not able to cash in those free throw attempts after a hard fall and a hard foul. 4 minutes even to go here in the half at the Bosch. 30-27 lead for the Lions. When we get back, we'll see what Coach Lee Burgess and the Tornadoes have in store for the final 4 minutes of first half action. Again, 30-27 lead here for the Lions. We'll be right back. Brevard ready to go out of the timeout. Piedmont still in the huddle, and they're going to break it now. No changes for the NATOs. Don't appear to be any changes for the Lions either. And Quick to inbound. Brings it into Cole Harris here now. Coming across the left side, picked up by Reed. Now gives it off to Palmer. Guarded by Evans. Palmer harassed. Evans going for the ball, can't get it now. Stimson up top. Guarded by Wessig, now Quick. Quick going to be picked up by Wessig now. Crosses over, goes inside, is going to try and pass it. It'll be taken away by Quincy Carter again. Carter on the fast break, nice pass to Boyette. He pump fakes, goes up, he's fouled. And 2 more free throws coming for LB Boyette, hoping for a different outcome than the last time where he was unable to hit either of the free throws. 5th team foul for the Lions. And LB with a chance to get to 8 points here. 6 so far, both of the three-point variety. And this free throw is good. Boyette cashes one in. And it's a 2-point game. 30-28 with 3:35 to go. First half of action. Boyette's second free throw bounces in and out. 1 for 2 from the line. 1 for 4 overall for Boyette so far. Room for improvement in that area. Quick, right side now gives to Cranford, who just checked in. Now Stimson on the left side. Easton gives off to Palmer. Now Cranford once again. Getting a screen. Thinks about the 3, won't take it. Closely guarded by Charles Reed. A lot of movement, and he gets it off to Palmer. Now backdoor screen. Cranford fouled. Quincy Carter could not stop his momentum and kind of just fell over him. He threw the ball up. We'll see if it'll count as a shooting foul or not. And David Seeley going to come get Carson Evans now. And it will not be a shooting foul. Cranford laboring a little bit. Looks to be in a little bit of pain. Hope he's all right. And he'll get ready to inbound now from the baseline. Wessig picking him up. Cranford looking around. Still hasn't got it in, and he does get it into quick. Tight pass. Now backdoor to Stimson, who loses the basketball. Circles back around. Now to Easton. Easton guarded by Wessig. Trying to spin around. Gives it off to Stimson. Ball is stolen. Quincy Carter again. Carter active. Hands on defense. Once more. Now on the right wing, guarded by Quick. Passes off to Reed. Charles Reed gives off to Carter. Carter going around a screen, sets his feet, shoots a mid-range, too much, and an offensive foul called against Wessig. It'll be Piedmont basketball with 2:44 to go in the first half. Luke Blainett going to check in now and come get Wessig. Wessig with 2 fouls now, I believe. And quick inbounds to Cranford here. Cranford picked up by David Seeley. Now Quick. Foot back into the game. He's got it in the high post, guarded by Reed. He's going to try and exploit that matchup. Reed poking the ball away. Now Foot going inside, the much smaller defender, and a good defensive play by Reed. Field goal's no good. Blainett with the rebound. Here comes David Seeley charging up the floor, slowing it down and calling the play out with 2:15 to go in the first half. Seeley now to the right side. Reed wanted Boyette, thinks about it, doesn't take it. Now Seeley has it past to Carter. Blainett up top, giving it off to Reed. Reed a little crossover, a spin, picks up his dribble. Now Seeley on the left wing, 10 on the shot clock. Seeley gives off to Carter, getting a screen from Blainett. Going to pass it now. No, he's going to go up with the floater. It's good, and we're tied up with 1:54 to go in the half. Quincy Carter, 7 points for him, and he's tied for the leading scorer with LB Boyette, but with 7 apiece. 1:45 to go in the half, 30 apiece here in the Bosch. Stimson on the left side, going to try and go down low to Foot. He'll hit him, guarded by Blainett. Foot, turnaround is good. 7 of 9 from the field and 14 first half points for Jordan Foot. Already in the first half, nearly matching his output on points per game for the season, which is 17. Boyette goes to Blainett, dangerously close to being intercepted. Now Carter has it. Carter stepping back, won't take the shot. Calling something out for Boyette. Now to the right side, Seeley. Seeley going to go down low to Boyette. Boyette looking around with 10 on the shot clock. Pass out to Blainett. Wants the 3, doesn't take it. Boyette now will take the 3 and won't hit. Rebound is knocked around and taken in by Seeley. New possession for the NATOs. 1:04 left in the half. Blainett going up with the layup. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Foot. It was a good pass, but not able to finish. It was Blainett. 55 seconds to go in the half. 32-30 lead for the Lions. Brevard trying to stand strong here in the last less than a minute of the first half. Quick now has it. Going into the left side. It's knocked away. Carter, and that'll be knocked out of bounds. Going to Brevard. Quincy Carter, just outstanding defense here in the first half for him. Alex Wessig playing good defense as well, but Quincy Carter really been the defensive anchor so far as Reed inbounds it into David Seeley. At the BC logo, Seeley goes between the legs once, now goes to work on Cranford. On the right wing, getting a screen from Blainett, goes into the left, now pass to Carter. Blainett up top, gives it to Boyette, going around a screen. Boyette going to the layup, and a foul. And it'll be a blocking foul called, I believe, against Cranford. We'll wait and see. And it will be against Cranford. And LB Boyette going to go to the line once again. 0 for 2 his first trip, 1 for 2 the last trip. And if the trend continues, hopefully he can go 2 for 2 this trip and tie the ball game up. Garrett Sutherland waiting at the scorer's table. He's got 6, 2 of 2 from 3. 2 of 2 from the field as well. Those 3-pointers being the only shots he's taken. And LB, deep breath, a couple dribbles. Here comes the first free throw, and it is good. 1-point game with 26.7 to go in the half here at the Bosch. And Sutherland, horn sounded. Sutherland still hasn't come in. And Boyette, second free throw is good, and we're tied up. And now here comes Sutherland. He was waiting to get Boyette. 26.7 to go, tied up here. Great first half action here of hoops. Chick Martin Court, Brevard, North Carolina, on the campus of Brevard College. And now Cranford slowly dribbling up the floor. He's picked up Seeley waiting on him. 15 seconds to go in the half. Foot setting a high screen, takes a look up at the clock. Wants Cranford to come, 10 seconds left. And now picked up by Reed. Cranford Goes inside, now pass out left, right side, Easton, and won't knock down the shot. Rebound, Sutherland. 1 second left in the half. Carter firing up a long shot. It's no good off the glass. And we will head to halftime tied at 32 apiece. Great game of basketball so far here in half number one. LB Boyette leads the NATOs with 9 points. Quincy Carter's chipped in 7. Garrett Sutherland with 6. A couple other NATOs in the scoring. Sealy has 5. Evans has 3, and Castle has 2. So a lot of guys getting it done. Reed, Wessig, Watson, and Blanett, the 4 NATOs that have checked in without scoring. For Piedmont, leading scorer on the season at 17 points per game, already almost has 17 points in the first half. That is Jordan Foote, 14 points on 7 of 9 from the field. Extremely efficient. Only 2 rebounds to boot, though. He's got 9.5 a game on the year. Logan Cranford has 6 on 2 3-pointers. And Noah Reardon, 4 points. Evan Easton with 3. Stimson and Quick both with 2 apiece. And Beagle knocked in a free throw, contributing a point for the Lions. In about 15 minutes or so, we will resume action here at the Bosch. 32-32. Both teams trying to start a winning streak here of 2. Both coming off losing streaks prior to their last game, which was a win for both. Brevard 1-5 all time versus Piedmont, trying to make that 2-5. Piedmont trying to make their mark 6-1 against Brevard all time. Both teams trying to get to above 500 in the conference. Piedmont trying to get to 2-1 in USA South play. Brevard trying to get to 3-2 in USA South play. We'll see what the second half has in store for us after a word from Brevard College. And these two teams get a break in the locker room. Halftime adjustments. Once again, 32 apiece here at the Bosch on a Tuesday night in Brevard, North Carolina. We'll be back.
The Brevard College Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is the most distinctive in the nation. I think one of the reasons why is because it is so focused on experiential education in addition to the outdoor education component. They are developing their leadership skills out in the field with each other.
My internship was on Schooner Lynx. She's a 122-foot topsail schooner. She's a replica of an 1812 privateer. My job on Lynx this summer was a deckhand, and because of the skills that I've learned at Brevard College, such as program planning and lesson planning and different techniques to teaching to different ages and different types of people, I was promoted to the job of educator. This summer, my professor, John Buford, knew that I'd be at sea quite a bit, and he really worked with me. And when I would come into port, I would call him, he would always answer. He was really quick to respond with my emails, and not just to say I got your email, but he would talk about what was going on and ask me questions. And it was really cool to have somebody like that to support me for the summer and really help me succeed.
You should come to Brevard College in the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career. And it'll be a whole lot of fun as you learn those skills.
Anybody who is interested in leadership skills and outdoor skills should definitely think about Brevard. It's an incredible place and a great place to be a part of.
One of the hardest things that every college student experiences when they first come to college is, what am I going to do with my life? What am I going to study? What am I going to be good at? And here at Brevard, you can take a music class, a wilderness education class, environmental science, English, anything. unique experiential education. You meet with your professors, you meet with students that you actually see every day. You get to excel in the subject that you chose.
Finding a way to mix my passion for mountain biking, art, and career together really happened during my internship.
You should come to Brevard College because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career.
Here's a recipe for success here. It's great.
Before I got to Brevard College, I didn't know what experiential learning even was. We have all the rivers, Pisgah National Forest, DuPont State Forest, just all the resources are around us. So the location is why environmental studies is so great here.
With experiential learning, it's not always field-based. We do quite a few things in the lab as well, so you get opportunities to do hands-on research in the lab. But whenever possible, when you can get outdoors and see what's actually happening, it's different based on the conditions that are outdoors, and you can never predict those. So a day that it's raining and cold, you're going to see different activity levels among the animals and plants than if it's a day that's sunny and warm. The courses that I teach are all based in the outdoors. My specialty is biodiversity, so I teach a course in biodiversity, but I also teach courses that are unique to the area that are called Plants and Animals of the Southern Appalachians. Here at Brevard College, one of the things that we do really well is interact with these students who are undergraduates in a way that prepares them for graduate programs. That's what we can do at Brevard College. We can get these students who are interested in a particular area, help them find a path that is tying together their interest with what our background, the backgrounds of the professors can do, and then position that student in a way that few undergraduates can be positioned to go on to a graduate program or to go directly into the field.
About 2 minutes away here from second half action at the Bosch. A great first half of action. Brevard and Piedmont locked up at 32 apiece here in this conference clash. Piedmont, of course, sitting at 1-1 in the conference. Brevard sitting at 2-2 in the conference. Both squads looking to get above 500 here. L.B. Boyette, leading scorer for the Nados, I believe with 9 points for the Tornadoes. Quincy Carter has chipped in 7 as well. Garrett Sutherland was 6 on 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. About a minute and a half away from getting going. Coach Lee Burgess got to like, for the most part, what he's seen from his squad. There have been a couple defensive lapses, and it's been hard to guard Jordan Foote, but apparently it's been hard for him to be guarded by the entire conference, averaging 17 points per game, 9.5 rebounds per game, nearly a double-double average for Foote, the senior forward from Atlanta, Georgia, at 6'4", 205. But once again, other than that, offensively, you got to like what you've seen. You're shooting well, shooting the three well, and you're playing good defense, mainly Quincy Carter and Alex Wessig. Carter playing really well. Carter, a couple of steals. And Brevard, 6 fast break points. Piedmont with 6 fast break points as well. Brevard shooting at a 47.8% clip from the field. Piedmont shooting at a 65% even clip from the field. So that is something that Coach Burgess is going to want to see come down. Brevard, though, over 50% from three-point land, 6 of 11. Piedmont, 3 of 6 from three-point land, exactly 50%. Brevard, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Piedmont, 3 of 5. So neither team drawing a lot of contact or getting to the line a whole lot. 10 turnovers for the Nados, 14 for Piedmont, but 13 points off turnovers for Piedmont as opposed to only 8 for Brevard. And on the boards, 4 more for Piedmont with 12 to Brevard's 8. And the teams coming out, looks like we're just about ready to get going here. Second half of hoops in the Bosch. It'll be Reed, Evans, Wessig, Boyette, and Carter, the 5 to start for the Nados. Reardon, Quick, Easton, Foote, and Stimpson, the 5 for Piedmont. Carter has it now, left side, Boyette. Boyette looking around, getting a screen from Wessig. Now to Evans on the right side, gives to Wessig. Wessig left side, Carter. Carter looking around, goes back up top to Wessig, who's going to give it to the right wing. Carson Evans, now Wessig once again. 8 on the shot clock. Carter stepping back, firing a 3, and won't hit. Rebound, though, Wessig. He goes up with it. Layup's good. Nados open up the scoring here in the second half, and it's 34-32. 30 seconds into half number 2. Quick now on the right side, guarded closely by Evans, goes up top to Reardon. Reardon guarded by Reed, and he'll hand it off to Easton, who will be picked up by Reed. Screen from Foote, now to the corner, Reardon. Pass to Foote, pump fake, won't go anywhere. Now he's going to go in on Reed. Turnaround is good, and that's 16 points for Jordan Foote. Point shy of his season average already a minute into the second half. Evans, pass to the left side of Boyette, down low Wessig. Wessig looking around, gives off to Reed. Now Carter up top. Reed getting a screen from Wessig. Wants Wessig, won't go to him. Instead, it'll be Carter. Thinks about the 3, won't take it this time. Now back to Charles Reed. 12 on the shot clock. Carter stepping back now to Reed. Reed wanted Wessig, won't go to him. Now Carter driving in, goes up, wild shot. No foul called. Pass to Stimpson. He's going to lose the ball, and it'll go out of bounds. NATO ball once again. Celebration on the bench there by Eli Kessinger. And 34 apiece, minute and a half into the second half. And Carson Evans has it. Gives it to Boyette on the right side. Now Carter cross court. Reed. Carter has it. Now to Evans. Left-hand dribble, signaling Reed over. Now Boyette down low. Evans going up on Quick. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Foote. Here comes Quick now up the right side. Quick tries to go inside, puts up a layup, foul called, and he'll go to the line for 2. Quick going to go to the line here. Has not shot a free throw yet tonight. Here comes his first 2. First one is going to bounce in and give a 1-point lead to the Lions early on here in the second half. trying to go 2 for 2 here. Shot is good. Perfect trip to the line for Quick. And now Evans brings it up the floor. Not as much defensive pressure brought as was in the second half. Evans going around a screen from Wessig to Carter. Now Wessig going in. Little pump fake on the pass now. Reed going down low to Boyette. Guarded by Stimson. Takes a hard dribble. Doubled. Goes up with a layup. Foul called and one. LB Boyette. He's got 11 now. Chance to make it 12 at the line. It's going to be Andrew Stimson with his second foul. First team foul of the half. Boyette trying to capitalize on the end one here. Takes a dribble. Shoots the free throw. It'll be good. 37-36 lead for the NATOs. Quick coming up the left side, guarded by Charles Reed. Looking, passing up top to Easton now, who goes to Foot in the high block. He tosses it to Reardon. Reardon getting a screen, passing out of the right side, Stimson. Easton in the right corner now, pass up top to Quick. He's all alone, will pass it down low, threading the needle to Foot. He'll go up and draw a foul. Great pass there by Justin Quick, and he's able to get Foot a chance at the line. Already 16 points on 8 of 10 from the field for Jordan Foot. A force down low, 6'4", 205 out of Atlanta. And no answers yet from Lee Burgess and his squad on the defensive end for him. First free throw for him is good. And he'll tie it up at 37. And something on Wessig here. Not sure. The official said something about 21 white. And now here comes free throw number 2 for Foot, trying to go perfect and give the Piedmont Lions a 1-point lead. Free throw is up, and that's exactly what he will do. 38-37, about 2.5 into the second half. Pressure now employed by the Lions. And see what happened here. And we'll redo the inbound, it looks like. Not really sure what happened. A little bit of confusion. And now the official talking things over with Greg Neely, head coach of the Lions. Not sure what that's about. Gives a little head nod, and now Charles Reed is ready to inbound. He'll give it to Evans, who's guarded tightly. Now back to Reed. Reed's got space. Coming up the floor on the right side. He's going to pass out of the left side. Boyette, little pump fake going in. Passes out of the right side. Evans, who can't handle it, then does. Back to Boyette. And now he will go up top to Carter. Carter takes a dribble. Right side now. Evans loses his man. Puts up a mid-range. It's good on the shooter's roll. Carson Evans regains the lead for the Tornadoes as we just get under the 17-minute mark here in half number 2 rather. Stimson has it. Now passes it out of the right side. Reardon. Now Easton all alone. Stimson down low. He'll get the basket. Wessig couldn't get there in time. And it's 40-39. Back and forth here early in the second half. Evans threads the 2 defenders. Pass to Boyette now on the left side. Picked up by Stimson. He's doubled now. He'll go to Carter. Quincy Carter. Little bounce pass to Evans. Evans going between defenders. Has Boyette on the left wing. He's going to shoot a 3. Will not hit. Rebound will be brought in by Easton. And now he'll hand it to Quick, who comes up the right side. And it'll be picked up by Charles Reed. Blainette at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Now Foot in the high post, guarded by Wessig. Going to go in on him. Couple of dribbles. Picks up his dribble. Now goes to Quick. Quick now back to Foot. He's going to shoot a long 2 and will hit. 20 points on 9 of 11 shooting now for Jordan Foot. And pass now by Evans, knocked away, but goes to Carter. Boyette going inside, putting up a layup, and a blocking foul against Foot. Dangerously close to a charge, but the foul will go against Foot. It'll be his first. And a timeout now before we have LB Boyette shoot the 2 free throws. Foot not happy with the call, but laughs it off and heads over to the huddle with head coach Greg Neely, which, if you're him, you got to think at this point, every possession, I would just give the ball to Foot. Clearly, Brevard doesn't have anybody right now that's able to guard Foot. I mean, he's got 20 points already, only 3 boards. He averages 9 on the year, but 20 points already with another 16 minutes of basketball to go. You got to just keep trying to feed him the rock. And if you're Brevard, you just want to keep up the high-tempo offense, keep breaking the traps, and getting baskets down low, drawing fouls. And I'm sure that's part of what Lee Burgess is talking about in the huddle with his team. When we get back, 42-39 lead for the Lions here in Brevard with 15:54 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. LB Boyette getting ready to shoot 2 free throws here after the foul against Foote, who's already got 20 points. And maybe that's one answer if you're Coach Liebert. Just go at him and force him to foul. Get him in foul trouble. Boyette's first free throw is good. Starting to pick it up at the line now. 5 of 8 for LB Boyette, who started 1 for 4. He's knocked down 4 in a row. Trying to make it 5 here. The free throw is good. He does make it 5, and it's a 1-point game, 42-41, with 15:54 to go. Quick now, coming up the right side. Picked up by Carson Evans. He's going to go inside. He's going to lose the ball. Carter's got it now. Carter on the break, loses the basketball, gets it back in. Pass now Boyette. Looking around on the right wing, gives it back to Carter. Controlling traffic here, gives it to Evans. Evans going inside, pass out to Carter. Now to the corner, Evans going to fire up a three-pointer. It'll be short and brought in by Foote. Rebound number 4 for him. Foote coming up the floor, picked up by Evans now, gives it to Quick. Quick goes now to Reardon on the left side. Now Foote up top. Picked up by LB now. And in traffic, spins around, goes inside, puts up a layup. It's good, and a charge. It looked like maybe it was the signal, but no. It will be an and one after all. The charge signal was made at first, but it'll be an and one. Foote with 22 points, chance to make it 23, and he's just an absolute force down low. Brevard, no answers at the moment, and the free throw is good. Jordan Foote makes it a 4-point lead. About 15 minutes to go here. Evans. The right side, Carter. Passes down low to Blainat, who's going to go right back to Carter. Wide open in the corner for 3. Won't hit it. Rebounded by Quick, and Quincy Carter wanted that one. Quick now, pass cross court to Easton. Evan Easton goes cross court to Reardon. Reardon getting a screen by Foote, now gives it to Foote. Foote at the free throw line, going to put up a jumper, will hit. 25 points already on 11 of 13 from the field for Jordan Foote. Now Evans, right side, Boyette. A little bit of a run here for the Lions. Brevard got to be careful. Evans going into the teeth of 3 defenders. Now has Carter. Carter passes now up top. Evans going to shoot a 3 and won't hit. And rebound brought in by Carter. He loses it. Now Reardon has it. Carter not able to get it, and it'll be a foul from behind on Quincy Carter. Brevard got to try and calm the storm here as David Seeley and Michael Peters will both check in. Peters checking in for the first time tonight. Peters, a sophomore forward, 6'6", 190, out of Belmont, North Carolina. And now Quick has the inbound. Guarded by Seeley. Now Foote up top. Gives it to Easton, right side now. Reardon. Reardon guarded by Carter. Going in, putting up a layup. It is no good. Rebound tipped around, and Seeley tries to save it. It'll be brought in by Stimson. Another possession for Piedmont. They'll fire a 3. It'll miss, and Charles Reed with the rebound. 6-point lead here for the Lions. About 6 minutes in to half number 2. Peters setting a screen for Seeley, and now Peters will get the ball. Looking around, going to fire a 3 from the top of the key. Will not hit it. And Foote has the rebound, his 5th. 25-5 for Foote so far. Seeley guarding Quick, now Foote. Foote guarded by Peters. Now Seeley, 2. Pass up top to Reardon, wide open, going to pump fake, pass out to Foote for 3. He will hit it. 28 points on 12 of 14 shooting for Jordan Foote, and single-handedly making the lead bigger and bigger for the Lions here. Seeley now, pressured, looking around, going to go finally to Carter on the right side. Carter driving in, pass up top to Seeley. Seeley going to go inside, pass to the left side, Boyette. Boyette drives into the right, pump faking. Guarded by 3 guys, goes to Peters now, into the corner, Carter. Little crossover move, loses the basketball. It's taken by Easton. Quick, long court down the floor. Stimson's got it, puts up a layup. It is good. And an 11-point lead for the Lions. A big run by Piedmont here, their largest lead of the night. And Lee Burgess less than happy with his squad after that effort on both sides the last couple minutes, and all of a sudden it's a double-digit lead for the Lions when we get back. Jordan Foote leads the Lions with 28 points and 5 rebounds, just not missing. 12 of 14 from the field. Just no answers. Once again, we've said it over and over in the broadcast, no answers for Jordan Foote. The next leading scorer for Piedmont, 6 points. So a little bit of a drop off from 28 to 6, but it doesn't matter. Over half the points for Piedmont have come from Jordan Foote, and Coach Burgess and the NATOs just haven't been able to find anything to do to stop him. And two teams talking things over here. I'm sure Foote is a primary part of the conversation, especially on the defensive end for Coach Burgess and the Tornadoes. Assistant Coach Miles Leathers also on looking. And now the NATOs getting ready to break the huddle. Just really falling flat the last couple of minutes are the Tornadoes. And the two teams ready to go here again. Reed will inbound. Sealy, Boyette, and Carter all on the near side of the court. And it'll be Carter who gets it, and it'll go right back to Reed. Reed now passes to Carter. High pass. He's able to bring it in. Now he'll go right to Sealy. Sealy calling out the play. Doubled. Now gives to Reed, who loses the ball but has it back. Going into the left-hand pass out of the corner. Carter. Pump fake. Going inside. Passing out now. Reed wide open for three. Puts it up. No good. Air ball. And rebound brought in by Foote, his sixth. Getting close to a double-double here a little bit. 28 and 6 for him. 12:08 to play. Cranford now has it. Now Hellenbrook. Now to Foote. Foote, couple dribbles on Boyette. Passes now up top to Quick. Quick, one of the three, doesn't take it. Contact from Boyette. No foul called. Foote has it, firing along two. He will hit again. He's got 30 points, 13 of 15 from the field. This is unreal what we are seeing from Jordan Foote here. Sealy has it. Pass out of the corner, Boyette. Thinks about the three, instead doesn't take it and passes it back out to Sealy. Sealy to the corner has Carter. Carter going inside, putting up the layup, finally ending the run, and one. Quincy Carter maybe getting a little bit of momentum going for the Tornadoes and a chance to make it a 10-point lead, 10-point deficit, whichever way you look at it. And now a timeout is going to be called once again. Jordan Foote, 30 points, 6 rebounds, 13 of 15 from the field. You can't ask for any better efficiency or scoring output, especially at this level of ball. Just absolutely insane what we're seeing from Jordan Foote so far. And if you're Coach Burgess, once again, you got to figure out a way to corral that guy. At least give him some harder looks, make him miss a couple of shots. At this point, it might be inevitable that he's going to get his points, but you want to make it as difficult as possible for him. And if you don't, then it's going to be really hard to crawl back into this game. Down 11, chance to make it 10, of course, with the Carter free throw coming up. But got to get something going here already almost halfway through the second half. We will be right back for the action here. 11:34 to play in the Bosch, 54-43 lead for Piedmont. And actually, we will stay right here as the teams are breaking their huddles, or at least Brevard is. It'll be Wessig, Boyette, Carter, Sealy, and Watson on the floor for the NATOs. And we'll see who Piedmont comes out with, see if they give Foote a break or stick with him. Piedmont getting ready to break the huddle. 12-2 run for the Lions, finally broken up by the Carter and one. And chance to convert on a three-point play here and get it back to 10. Carter, couple dribbles, fires up the free throw, will hit it, and it's 54-44 with 11:33 to go. Foote still in the game, and Cranford has it. Garrett Sutherland waiting by the scorer's table to check in. Cranford's knocked in a couple threes. Second leading scorer, actually, for Piedmont behind Foote. Hellenbrook now gives it to Foote. Foote, guarded by Boyette, has really scored on just about every possession the last few, and now Foote dribbling around, picked up by Sealy. Sealy clapping. Boyette pass to Cranford. Cranford going to fire a long two. Will hit it. No, it's a three. And that'll erase the three-point play. There was contact there, too. Lucky to not be an and one. Another three-pointer knocked in by Cranford. and it's back to a 13-point lead. Carter now passes to the right side. Watson now back to Carter, who's going to go inside. Will pass out of the corner. Watson, who will fire up a three and won't hit it. Rebound will be knocked out to Quick. 10:40 to go here. Cranford has it, gives it to Foot. Foot pump fakes, passes out to Hellenbrook, who will fire his own three. The 6'7" forward, no good. And Quincy Carter hauling in the rebound. 10:25 to go here in the ball game. Sealy now. Castle now walking over to the scorer's table to check in with Sutherland. Goes between the legs of a defender to Carter. Now back up top to Sealy, who will fire a three and won't hit. Rebound brought in by Cranford, and all of a sudden the NATO's ice cold from three-point land in the second half. Hellenbrook has it now. Stimson up top to Cranford, guarded by Watson. He's got a little bit of space, and he will defer to Foot. I don't know why you wouldn't either. He's got 30 points already, but he will give it up to Cranford now. Cranford guarded by Carter. Cranford going inside, drawing the double. Gives it off to Hellenbrook, who will knock down the layup, and it is a 15-point lead for the Lions. Another timeout here, and the NATO's just falling completely flat here. A 17-3 run here for the Lions. Just abysmal defense here and offense for the NATO's. Got to try and pick that up here in the last 10 minutes or so if you want to walk out of here with the win and get to a 2-game winning streak, but things not dire yet. There's still 10 minutes to go, but things obviously less than ideal for Coach Lee Burgess and the NATO's right now. Got to pick things up on both ends of the floor, and that starts with guarding Jordan Foot tighter than you have. 13 of 15 from the field, 30 points, 6 rebounds, only 1 assist, but why would you get any more assists when you can just score it yourself every time? Logan Cranford has chipped in 9 points on 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, so better shot contests are needed for the Tornadoes. Coach Greg Neely speaking to the official. And we're ready to inbound. Watson will be the inbounder. He'll give it to Sealy. Castle and Sutherland both in now. Sealy going to Sutherland on the left side, who has 6 on 2 3-pointers. Now pass out of the right side. Castle. He looks around. Couple of frantic elbow throws. Hard pass to Sutherland. He hauls it in. Pass out to Watson. Up top, Wessig. Pump fake. Is going to pass it out to Watson now, who loses it. It's taken in by Reardon. Reardon's got numbers. He goes inside. Layup is good. 19-3 run for the Lions, and it is a 17-point lead in the ballgame for them as Sealy brings it up. Castle now on the right side. Passes down low. Wessig goes up and will hit the layup, halting the run at 17-3. And it's a 15-point lead with 9 minutes to go at the Bosch. Cranford has it, guarded by Sealy. Coming up the right side, gives it to Reardon. Now left side, Hellenbrook. Easton guarded tightly by Castle. A little bit of a crossover. Dribbling, looking around, crossing over again. Loses Castle, puts up a mid-range, no good, and long rebound. Castle tries to haul it in. Sealy tries to haul it in, and then Easton diving for it. But he'll knock it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the NATO's as Garrett Beagle checking in. And finally, Jordan Foot will take a seat, and if there was ever a time for the NATO's to make a run, it's right now. The guy that has 30 points is taking a seat on the bench, so hopefully the NATO's can take advantage of that. Not sure how long he'll stay out for, but Sealy has the ball and passes it to the right side to Castle. Castle picks up his dribble now to the corner, Sutherland. Up top, Sealy. A little bit of a pump fake himself. Going in on 3 defenders now to the corner, Sutherland down low. Wessig can't handle the pass. Hellenbrook has it and gives it off to Cranford now with 8:15 to go in the ballgame. Watson on him, and now a pass to the left side to Easton. Now Beagle up top, wide open, Cranford down low. Will spin around, put up a layup, no good, but rebound is tipped out to Hellenbrook. New possession for the Lions, and Reardon dribbling over to the left side, gives off to Easton now, guarded by Sealy. Easton looking around, passes out to Cranford. He goes in, Sutherland on him, blocked! Absolutely stuffed by Garrett Sutherland, who's shown some great flashes. And now a timeout here by Coach Lee Burgess, it looks like. Another timeout here. 15-point lead for the Lions with 7:51 to go in the ball game. And Foot on the bench once again for the Lions. Got to try and take advantage of that while he is not on the floor. And we'll be right back, 61-46 here at the Bosch, 7:51 to go. Piedmont back onto the floor now. Cranford ready to inbound, and here come the NATOs. Sutherland, Castle, Watson, Wessig, and Seeley. No changes for the NATOs. No changes for the Lions either. Wearing the green uniforms. Cranford ready to inbound. And he will go to Easton, who hauls it in over Seeley. Easton going inside now, putting up a mid-range, will hit. 63-46, 17-point lead for the Lions. And Seeley brings it to the floor. Palmer getting ready to check in for Piedmont. And Castle now pass out of left side. Sutherland, he can't handle it, but he brings it in. Pass across the court, out of the hands of Castle. And it'll go right towards the scorer's table. 63-46. Things not looking any better at the moment either for the Tornadoes. And Cranford brings it up the left side. Seeley on him. Now he gives off to Beagle up top. Now Reardon on the left side. Couple of dribbles. Now Palmer, newly checked into the game in favor of Hellenbrook. Beagle now. Couple of dribbles on Seeley. Passes it out Reardon. Reardon in the right corner, going to drive in on Castle. Good defense by Hayden Castle. Passes out to Easton. Cranford going to fire another three and will not hit that one. His first miss of the night from beyond the arc. Wessig hauls in the rebound. Seeley now passing up the court to Castle. Now back to Seeley. Seeley between two defenders. Now back to Castle. Looking around. And will pass cross court to Sutherland. Sets his feet, fires a three, and won't hit that one. Rebound knocked in by Easton. Or knocked to Easton, rather. Easton a little bit more activity here in the second half than he had in the first. As Cranford on the left side, guarded by Castle, goes cross court to the corner to Reardon, who will fire a three. Will not hit. Rebound is brought in by Palmer in the corner. And that one is stolen. One-hand grab by Chancey Watson. Here he passes to Wessig, who goes on the break. Euro step and a foul. A lot of hard contact there, and Wessig going to go to the line for two here. Wessig 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 fouls as well. He is the one getting fouled there, though, and Reardon doesn't like the call. And a little bit of mop-up on the baseline, and I actually don't think it will be free throws. There was hard contact, but I don't believe Wessig put up a shot, and now they will head to the blocks, I believe. Wessig actually being checked on by the trainers, and Burgess got words with the official. Not sure what's being said. Seems to be a calm discourse down there. And Wessig still over by the trainers. Not sure what's going on there. He did take a hard hit from both sides there on the fast break, going in with the Euro step. And Burgess on looking towards Wessig, who is still sitting down, holding his head. That may have been what it was. And now it does looks like he might be bleeding. I believe he is. Wessig still talking with the trainer, and everybody just kind of sitting in wait. And now the trainer relaying something to Coach Lee Burgess. And he's going to bring in Michael Peters. Not sure how this works with the free throws. But Wessig is going to step out, and it will be Peters that takes the free throws. Round of applause for Alex Wessig as he still is being tended to. And first free throw no good for Peters. Peters going for the second free throw here for Wessig. He'll hit that one, and it's a 16-point lead with 6:19 to go. Cranford up the right side. Dribbling around, passing down low. Had Reardon, but he couldn't handle it. Wide open in the back door. NATO's lucky that one went through his hands. And with 6:06 to go, NATO's going to try and climb out of a 16-point hole. Seeley coming up. Doubled now to Sutherland. Back to Seeley. Has to jump for it. And now he is doubled. Going down low to Castle. Not a lot of space. Now Seeley gets it. He's going to fire a three. Will not hit it. Rebound is brought in by Watson. Tries to pass it out to Seeley. It's knocked around, and now Sutherland has it. Peters backing him down. Passes it. Stolen by Reardon. And now a foul on Seeley. David Seeley's first foul, 15th foul, and now look who's coming back into the game, Jordan Foote, who has 30 and 6, and he's got at least some chunk of 5 minutes and 41 seconds to up those numbers. Reardon inbounds to Cranford. Stimson back in as well for the Lions. He'll pass up top to Palmer. Palmer now to Foote, guarded by Peters. Smiling all the way is Foote. I would too if I was playing like that. He passes to Cranford, gets the layup through contact, and it is 65-47 now. David Seeley coming up the floor. Luke Blainett coming over to the scorer's table, looking ready to check in. Sutherland now has it on the left wing, pass out to Seeley. Seeley out to Watson on the right side. He's going to pass down low to Peters. Back to Castle. Corner Watson. Pump fake. Long two, and it is no good. Rebounded by Stimson. Less than 5 minutes to go here now. 18-point lead for the Lions, and this one looks like it might be hard to come back for the NATOs. Pass down low to Foote. Foote has Castle on him. Now Seeley. He goes inside, puts up a layup, and hits it. 32 points on 14 of 16 from the field for Jordan Foote. Just no answers. Absolutely no resistance on Foote so far. And now Castle has it, loses the ball, and it'll be Lions ball. Michael Peters going to come out, and Luke Blainett will come in. Quick now. Comes up the floor past midcourt. Pass to the left side to Stimson up top now. Reardon down low, back door to Palmer. He puts up a left-hand layup and will hit it. 22-point lead now for the Lions. And Beagle getting ready to check in for them. Sutherland now has it on the right wing. Pass up top to Seeley. Seeley now to the left wing. Watson guarded closely by Quick. Now Seeley splits two defenders, gives off to Castle, who passes to Blainett. Now left wing, Watson. Stepping back, long two, and will hit it. Nice shot by Chancey Watson. 20-point lead now with 3:45 to go. 37-15, the Lions outscoring the Tornadoes in the second half after being deadlocked 32 apiece at the half. Foote gets it. Finally missing a shot as Jordan Foote misses from the free throw line. And now Watson has it, passes to Seeley. Seeley going inside, picks up his dribble, now goes to the right side to nobody. This one's going to go out of bounds at the scorer's table. And a timeout coming. I believe it might be a media timeout, but 69-49, 3:22 to go. Things looking pretty dismal for the Tornadoes, but we will ride this thing out and see what we've got in store this last 3:22. Jordan Foote for the Lions having an absolutely insane game. 32 points, 6 rebounds, a chance to up those totals even more here in the last couple of minutes. We'll be right back. 69-49, 3:22 to go here at the Bosch. Teams coming out of the timeout now. Hellenbrook, Beagle, and Cole Harris checked in for the for the Lions rather. And now seeing action for the NATOs, Paris Crawford, as well as Ryan Smith. Smith, a 6'7", 240 freshman center from Greenville, South Carolina, Hillcrest High School. Beagle has it now. We're going to work on Watson. Pass out to the right side. Harris has it in the corner, guarded by Sutherland. He goes inside, pump fakes, spinning around, passing out to Reardon, who pump fakes himself, passes it back out to Harris now up top, and he'll pass to the right side. And now the mid-range shot is good by Aaron Palmer. Palmer's got 4 points now, and Carson Evans now brings it up the right side with 2:47 to go. 71-49 lead for the Lions. Watson now in the corner, going to shoot a three. It'll be short. And Palmer now gives to Harris. Harris coming up the right side now. Sealy guarding him. Harris pressured and trying to get away. Cannot get away from Evans, and now Palmer has it, giving it to Beagle. And going inside now, Hellenbrook loses the ball, gives it off to Reardon. Guarded by Paris Crawford, gives it off. 5 on the shot clock. Palmer's going to put up a shot, will not hit it. Ryan Smith with the rebound there. And now Watson has it, 2:04 to go. Sealy, pass into the right side, Sutherland, or Evans rather, back to Sutherland for three. It's good. Another three-pointer knocked down by Garrett Sutherland. That's 3 of them for him, and he's got 9 points. Timeout called here. We'll be right back. 71-52 lead for the Lions, closing in on victory number 7 for them, trying to get to 7-8. It looks like they will. NATO's in danger of falling to 4-11. We'll be right back. Quick timeout there, and we are back. $1:54 to go in the ballgame, 19-point deficit for the NATOs. Cranford now inbounds to Cole Harris. All that's left to do here is run out the rest of the clock as Harris goes inside of the left, passes out to the corner to Hellenbrook, who goes in. Crawford on him, puts up a shot, and he's fouled. That's Crawford's first. Checked in just a minute ago. First free throw coming here from Hellenbrook. And he will miss off the front of the rim. And now Jackson Earnhardt checking in here. Earnhardt, 6'3", 170 freshman guard from Boone, North Carolina. Johnson County High School to be exact. And Hellenbrook's second free throw here is going to bounce off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Ryan Smith, and he'll be fouled. I think he got hit there by Beagle. Beagle apologizing. Second rebound for Smith. The freshman. And Crawford now inbounds from the baseline. This is Jalen Hall, junior guard from Decula High School in Decula, Georgia. Hall has it now, a little bit of a hop step, tries to pass it to Earnhardt in the corner, and it'll be knocked out by Cranford. Earnhardt inbounds. Hall, now Crawford. Down low to Smith. He passes now, and a long miss there by Sly White, sophomore guard from Raleigh, North Carolina. White didn't get any of the rim there. Palmer down low to Beagle. He passes. It's knocked away by Hall. 1:12 to go in the ballgame. 71-52. NATO's closing in on a loss here. Lions closing in on a victory over the NATO's. They're about to go over 500 in conference play at 2-1. Pass in to Palmer. He can't handle it. Defense by Earnhardt. And it's going to go out of bounds and belong to the Tornadoes. Now Hall coming up the floor on the left side. Pass out to the right side, Sly White. Now Ryan Smith, pass out to the corner to Crawford. He goes inside, passing up top to Smith, who's going to fire a three and won't hit it. Rebound knocked around, brought in Crawford. He'll go up with it and will hit the layup. So 17-point deficit now with 52.5 to go. Still very much in control for the Lions. Another possession or two should do it. Smith guarding Harris. Harris goes in, blocked by Smith. Big rejection there from the freshman, who's looked impressive in these last couple of minutes, getting some playing time. Going inside now, Cranford to Palmer, who goes up with a layup. He'll be fouled. Big block by Ryan Smith, and he's shown some promise here in these couple minutes. They might have something in the freshman center. Definitely has size, 6'7", 240 once again. Greenville, South Carolina, Hillcrest High School. First free throw from Palmer is good, and it'll be 72-54 with 28.6 to go. Second free throw by Palmer is good. Jalen Hall bringing it up, 26 seconds to go. They can get the last shot. They won't. Palmer shot for three is partially blocked. He'll shoot up another one. Won't hit that one either. Rebound brought in by Beagle. And it looks like they're just going to run the clock out here. Cranford coming up the floor. And the Piedmont Lions are going to move on to 7-8 on the year. 2-1 in the conference. And they've got a 2-game win streak going now after beating Huntingdon in overtime in their last game. Burgess and head coach Greg Neely for the Lions meeting halfway at the scorer's table for Brevard. They're going to fall to 4-11 overall, 2-3 in the conference, and now they are 1-6 all time versus Piedmont. They've lost the last 4 matchups against them. Next game for the NATOs is going to be this Saturday in Alabama against the Huntingdon Hawks. And, of course, that's a road contest. We will not have that broadcast for you. Assuming that Huntingdon College Athletics does, you can watch them on there. When we get back, final stats, thoughts, and analysis. 73-54 win for the Piedmont Lions. NATO's falling once again now, and they have lost 5 of the last 6 ball games. Going to need to try and turn things around here down the stretch in conference play. When we get back, final recap, NATO's and Lions. NATO's falling. Back here at the Bosch, Brevard falling 73-54. Just to look at some of these stats, LB Boyette, leading scorer, just over his season average of 12 points and some change per game. He had 14. He had 2 turnovers, 0 rebounds, and 0 assists. Carson Evans, 5 points, 3 turnovers, 2 fouls, 1 assist, 3 steals for Evans, 10 points for Quincy Carter, 6 steals for Carter. Turned some defense into offense a few times. Charles Reed, the only starter that was scoreless, he had a rebound. And Alex Wessick had 4 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Paris Crawford checked into the game late. He had 2. Seeley had 5. Ryan Smith had 0, had a big block and 2 boards in the limited minutes he got. Michael Peters had a point. Garrett Sutherland, third leading scorer for the Tornadoes. He had 9 points, all coming from the three-point variety. Hayden Castle had 2, as well as Chancey Watson. For Piedmont, the big story, obviously, Jordan Foote averages 17.2 points per game on the year. That average is going to go up a little bit after tonight. He had a huge night with 32 points and 6 boards, 2 assists, and a steal. Huge night for him. Nearly half of the points for Piedmont coming from him. Evan Easton had 7. Noah Reardon had 6. Andrew Stimpson and Justin Quick had 4 apiece. Logan Cranford off the bench was the second leading scorer for the Lions with 11 points. He went 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. Garrett Beagle chipped in a point. Aaron Palmer with 6. Joe Hellenbrook with 2. And at the end of the ball game, 73-54 final score between the NATOs and the Lions. Once again, next game for the NATOs coming Saturday at Huntingdon, looking to bounce back there and get a conference victory. Next game for the women's is actually tomorrow at Piedmont at 6 o'clock. And then this Saturday they play at Berea in Berea, Kentucky at 2 o'clock. So be on the lookout for all of those. Once again, those are road contests. We will not have those broadcasts, but possibly the other schools will, so just check on that. 73-54 final here. Brevard falling to the Piedmont Lions. From the Bosch, I'm Brady Penn, signing off.